We're live. Welcome to the December MoonGoat in the Mail membership tasting. I'm joined today by Josh Bissett, who's the GM of our Costa Mesa location, who I coerced, voluntold, said you're doing the subscription tasting with me this month. But always a fun grouping of coffees. We choose 4 roaster curated coffees to go to you. They're always new. They're never repeats. So that's what's cool about it. Starts at $19 to get, or $20 to get 1 bag in the mail. And you can get 2, 3, or 4, or a sampler pack for $19. So that's the move that I would always do. We have a coffee from Myanmar leading it off today, a Myanmar Natural, an SL28. So for you coffee heads, you coffee geeks, you know that's a Kenya coffee variety grown in Myanmar and processed not like Kenya processes coffee. So super fun. Our winter blend Sweater Weather, which is just a super deluxe blend this year. It's $25 and it is Gory Geisha Natural and Gogogu Wash. Both coffees are fun to say and even more fun to drink together. So we'll taste that. A coffee from Brazil, Paraíso Natural. So this is a really, really nicely fermented natural Catuai. One of the best Brazils, definitely the best Brazil I've had this year. And a true 86 plus Brazil and a Myanmar washed. So to round out our sourcing, we partner with Green Bean Asia on these coffees from Myanmar. So we're super excited to try them. And Josh's job is to just tell us which is his most and least favorite. So can you do it?
Yeah, that's my favorite job.
Okay, good. So we'll start out with tasting the Myanmar Natural. We've got little cupping bowls behind here. So I'm spooning us into a mug so we don't burn our tongues. And the natural to me was the reason we bought the coffees from Myanmar is a little fruity, a little fermenty, but in a very restrained way, almost the way chocolate can be fermenty. So we put, chocolate, persimmon, and papaya because there's that fruity, peppery, a little bit fermenty, and really like deeply orange without being citrus, orange fruit flavors.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. We brewed it for batch for the shop yesterday or for the roastery, and it was easy to drink, a full cup of it too, which is a great thing to have for a coffee.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. So so far your favorite?
So far, yeah, my favorite.
Okay,
sure. Yeah, out of that and the water.
Yeah, out of water and Myanmar Natural favorite.
Yeah.
Good. So we'll move on to coffee number 2. We've got our Sweater Weather. Again, it's a Gory Geisha Natural and a Gogogu Washed. The Gory Geisha coming to us from Traycon Coffee, and the Gogogu coming from Haile Selassie Mbaye. To me, I'm super stoked about this coffee because it's both soft yet intense. There's some fruitiness, there's some citrus, there's some spice. It tastes good with cream and sugar. It tastes better on its own.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's very good. And Oops All Ethiopia's is a blend, is a good blend too. That's what we should have called the winter blend.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the one a lot of coffee people come into Flagship, and it's like, I know they go straight for the single origins. I'm like, I would never recommend you a blend, but I'm going to take you over here and talk to you about this one because it's really good.
Yeah. It's like the best of both worlds, of a natural Ethiopia and a washed Ethiopia, but in one coffee.
Yeah.
So it's not a complex blend. It's just a stereo blend, Yeah,
it's just like two really amazing coffees.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Put into the same cup together. So yeah, which one's your favorite of these two?
Sweater Weather.
Okay, well, so but we couldn't put number 1 because it's a blend. It feels odd to put it as your number 1. We center on sourcing, but I think I have to agree. The sweater weather is really good.
Yeah.
So coffee number 3 is Brazil Paraíso Natural. Comes from the biggest coffee state in Brazil, like most coffees, Minas and Cerrado. So this is one that we got from Jen at Genuine Origin. Jen at Genuine Origin, shout out. Super cool coffee. And when I saw there was an 86 plus, I was like, I don't think it can possibly actually be a Brazil that's an 86 plus, but it just is such a perfect little natural coffee, Kawaii, natural, little berry, little chocolate, little hazelnut.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate for like the next coffee I taste to always be my favorite.
Yeah.
But that is now my favorite.
That's now your favorite. There you go. And you wouldn't think like it would be. This is a super short run. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a ton of it, but it's just so easy to drink, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's almost nothing wrong with it, and it's got some really nice, like very pleasant and soft flavors. So. Yeah, fun coffee, right?
Was red berry on the?
I think we put raspberry. Yeah, raspberry, hazelnut, rhubarb. Yeah, is what we put. Rhubarb is maybe a stretch for some people, but I was like, it's a bit vegetal, but maybe rhubarb pie is like the
tartness.
Yeah, a little bit of that. So. New favorite, number 3.
Yeah.
Well, let's not let number 4 dethrone your current favorite, but this is a really cool coffee because it's also from Myanmar. It's a Cadimore and it's washed. So this is a really cool, same area, the Mandalay region of Myanmar, as the SL28 Natural. However, this coffee, obviously washed in Cadimore, is going to be a blend component for us, but was good enough that we wanted to share it as a single origin. So these last 2 are the 2 true subscriber exclusives. And this one was really nice because it's clean. It's got some vegetal flavors and it's got some herbaceous flavors. We were kind of saying like, it reminds us in all the best ways of like the aromatics you put in like a Persian rice dish. The dried limes and the saffron and what have you, where it's delicate and it's got some, kind of uniquely herbaceous flavors. So if you're not into super fruity coffees, this might be for you. And but it's very pleasant too. Josh is going back for seconds to see if he can figure out what it tastes like.
Yeah.
But very fun coffee is how I would describe it.
I definitely catch the end of it with the floral and the saffron. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what what's that fermented tea?
The pu'er?
Yeah,
a little
bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's that fermenty kind of flavor. I kind of went to those dried limes that dry so much they turn brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking. But pu'er is probably actually a better flavor call and maybe more accurate because it's not very bright. It's not like limey bright. So we may change the tasting note.
It's good
to pu'er.
Yeah.
So or a young pu'er. What do they call that? Not ripe, but sha or something. So. Yeah,
I
think so.
But that's good.
Yeah, it is.
It did not become my favorite. I'm still gonna stick with the Brazil.
Brazil, your favorite?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and then Josh, I mean, you don't drink coffee critically all day long. You just make sure that the shop runs smooth. So, what do you look for when you're tasting coffee? Is it just how you're gonna sell it, or do you like it? What goes through your head? You're not thinking the same way we are.
What I try and do is I pick out the flavor notes, you know what I mean? Because obviously I want to be able to sell people coffee, but I also want to be able to sell them coffee that they're gonna like.
Yep.
Because then they'll come back and get more.
Yeah.
So I kind of pick the ones that will fit what people describe that they like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I really like the more chocolatey or stuff, or no, I really like bright and floral. You know what I mean? Those are the things I would look for when I taste it, so that I can like steer people in the right direction.
Yeah,
you know?
And this is a kind of good mix of coffees. The subscription isn't always. Sometimes it is all bright floral. Sometimes it's very rarely all chocolatey coffees. But I think that 3 and 4 are very different from 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 are pretty similar in a lot of ways.
1 and 2 being these two.
Yeah.
Yeah. The I would say that. Sorry.
No. I'm putting you on the spot, but 1 being a fruitier coffee, but still really, I think all of them easy to drink too. That's what's nice about this. The roundup, and whenever we do subscriptions, we try to make them all pleasant enough. You're not gonna get shocked.
None of them were like, well, I don't know if I can get into this. Like I'd be able to drink a whole bag of any of these.
Yeah, there you go. Well, this is on the shelf currently at the stores or online. Sweater Weather. We love the can. Get $1 off if you bring it back in. For you online, I'm sorry, you just get the cool can, put pencils in it or something. And for the Myanmar Natural, it will only be available via subscription. So get that first. It may go onto the retail shelves if we don't sell out on subscription. But super cool. SL28 Kenya coffee variety, natural processing from Myanmar. What more could you want? All 4 to your door for $19. Cool. Any parting thoughts?
I just think it's really cool that there's coffee from Myanmar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a great, cool region to be sourcing from, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really cool if I had a friend over who was into coffee, and I'd be like, you want to try some coffee from Myanmar? Yeah. Chances are they're going to be like, wow, yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah. Most coffee we drink is from Brazil or Ethiopia or Colombia, right? So it's kind of cool, kind of crazy.
For sure.
So, with that, we'll end the live stream. Thanks for joining us on the MoonGoat and the Mail membership tasting for December. And now.